Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. There are some political developments that are taking place in this country, and many people are not talking about it. Watu wengi wamenyamaza tu hivi, including the guys from Azimio, including our leaders from the opposition. When you look at William Samuel Ruto, you realize that he is very fast replacing the Kikuyus in lucrative positions with Kalenjins. And ni hili jambo ambalo limetokea kila mahali. Watu wazungumzia wamenyamaza tu hivi, especially the people from the mountain, because your people are the ones who are being affected. And you see, when we have the Rigathi Gachagua there, Rigathi Gachagua is there and he's the deputy president, he's not talking about it. Dede Nyoro is there, he's in charge of the budget, he's not talking about it. Kimani Ichung'wah is there, they are not talking about it. And even the CS like Alice Wahome, nobody's talking about it. When shall you talk? When shall you defend your people? Because what we have, we can see that things are not going in the right way. That is the first thing that I think the opposition needs to talk about. And because what we have here is what we call tribalism in the highest positions taking place. When we start entrenching tribalism in this country, then and what is likely to happen is that tribalism will look like it's a normal thing, while other countries are busy industrializing and creating jobs for their people. The country, the leadership is very busy trying to replace the tribes with their own. The second major thing that is happening is what we call, I would call it mega corruption. And it's a mega scandal in the making. When you look at Eldoret town, there are two major projects that will take place in Eldoret. And they are major, if you ask me. Because the first one is the Eldoret Referral Hospital. The government is planning to build 28 billion shilling worth of hospital, referral hospital. And this is happening in a county where we have another Eldoret. That is where we have more teaching and referral hospital. This is wrong because, you see, what should be done is that 28 billion can build, I think, 3 or 4 referral hospitals in other counties. Why not build in other counties? Why concentrate in one county and doing it in a county where we have another one? And the only place maybe that does not deserve another referral hospital is Nairobi, because when you look at Nairobi and it's the metropolitan, I call it metropolitan Nairobi because we have KU Teaching Referral Hospital. Though in Kiambu, it is just so near Nairobi, and then we have Kenyatta National Hospital, it's also a referral hospital. So in Eldoret hospital now, wakati ambapo wanasema watajenga ingine pale, tunafaa kujiuliza maswali mengi sana. Na watu wa opposition mnafaa kuongea. Watu wa Mount Kenya, you need to talk, because that is happening as you watch. The other major project, which I would call a mega scandal in the making, is the building of 6 billion worth of market. Imagine, soko, yeah, 6 billion. Why not build several markets in various county headquarters? Because I think 6 billion market is an exaggeration, if you ask me. Because I want you to give an example of Times Towers, which is that first kappa. That four-story building, the Times Tower, cost the taxpayers, I think, 2.5 billion. And you can imagine now 6 billion. Sasa wakati ambapo tunaambiwa kwamba soko itajengwa, tunajiuliza maswali mengi. And the first question, the first issues that is controversial is maswali ambayo tunafaa kujiuliza. What special is what is the need of such a market in a country where people are crying for food? What is the need for such a market when we don't have even good roads network? Maswali ambapo unajiuliza. Other than the common social amenities like the toilets, are we going to have the jacuzzi, the sauna in this market? Are we going to process food here? Maybe. Are we going to do value addition? Maybe. If it is a factory that we are going to process, maybe maize, we pack flour, and then we start selling flour, and maybe coffee, start processing coffee, and then we market, export coffee. Maybe it's okay. But it's just a market. Just a market where you need just shades. And like Wagige market is enough for Eldoret. And Gatodo market is also enough for Eldoret. Kwa sababu ukiangalia huku ni kutumia pesa vibaya, and I think what we have is that this is actually misusing public money. This is embezzlement. This is what I call embezzlement of funds. This is misappropriation of taxpayer money. This is creating corruption network. Kwa sababu ukiangalia kuna jambo ambalo watu wanafaa wajiulize. Hata hizi nyumba ambazo unaona zikijengwa nyingi, lazima there must be something behind these housing projects. Somebody must be benefiting somewhere. And in the fullness of time, it will be realized that this is not what should have been done, because building construction over what there is, who is benefiting? Because when you look at it in the final analysis, a lot of money, these are heavy investment projects, capital intensive projects, are the returns, for instance, of the market. When you look at the returns as far and you compare with the input, zile pesa ambazo zinatumika pale, utaona kwamba it is not worth the effort. It is not worth the money. Again, when you look at this is when we start seeing that it is the wrong priority. This government is putting the wrong priorities as the right priorities. Ni jambo ambalo halifai wakati kama huu, kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba kuna mengi ambayo yanafaa kuchukuliwa, kupewa kipaumbele. But now what we have here is, for instance, if you ask me, I would say this money should be put in maybe something else, something better, something that is going to generate income, something that is going to create jobs for our people. Lakini sasa soko ni ile tu, mazao ni yale tu. A standard market is okay. We have no problem with the standard market. But now when this thing is exaggerated, then you see the government is putting the wrong priorities as the first priority. The other thing is that this government, I've always said, will be very, very unpopular in the fullness of time. Kwa sababu ukiangalia, when you look at what is happening, people are not happy with this government so far. And if you ask me, it is wrong to put the priorities of the market in Eldoret, as well as why not maybe go to Northeastern and maybe do something. Maybe if they were digging boreholes in Northeastern or in Eastern, kukuwe na maji kila watu mifugo wasiwe wanakufa ovyo ovyo kwa sababu ya kiangazi. This one we could say is a good thing. But now the market in Eldoret, again, we can see the government effort trying to make Eldoret a city. Wanafanya kila juhudi kuhakikisha kwamba it is competing with Nairobi. I don't know the plans that William Samoei Ruto's government has, but when you look at it clearly, you see that there's a plan to maybe make Eldoret the capital city, which in my view is wrong. They should try to industrialize the town, they try to make jobs, but when you see trying to just bring capital intensive projects in Eldoret, then you see the whatever they are trying to do is a political move, a move that will not end well. The other thing is that we have seen a lot of development projects being concentrated in William Samoei Ruto's stronghold, Rift Valley, at the expense of other regions. So what we have is cardinalization of the nation, cardinalization of the projects, national projects. Jambo ambalo si nzuri, and this one can only breed tribalism. This one can only bring hatred among people, which in my view is wrong. And this also shows bad governance. William Samoei Ruto's government is not doing the right thing, because when it comes to governance, then it shows that the leadership is failing here as far as good governance is concerned. Again, it looks like discrimination. Why not make 6 market in maybe in 16 counties or 7 counties? Because this is a lot of money. Whereas I'm saying there's nothing wrong with the market. The problem is the amount that is being used to construct just one major market, whereas other counties don't have a market. Again, this one also brings the issue of Uhuru's project in the mountain. They have been abandoned. Mau Road, the Thika High Level Road has been abandoned. Yet, these are projects that were started by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. They have been abandoned, they have not been completed. Kwa hivyo tunajiuliza maswali mengi. If there's no money, because William Samoei Ruto's government has been saying that there's no money, hizi pesa zinatoka wapi? Hizi pesa zinatoka wapi za kupeleka kule? Again, when you look at it again, with this issue of KRA trying to map out rental premises, and I can tell you, people in the mountain, landlords are panicked. They are very panicked. They are sorting. Wanalia kwa sababu what the KRA is doing is trying to map out the rental premises, and then they are given numbers, and then these landlords are asked to pay rent to KRA. na wanalia, wacha nikwambie wanalia. And this place is very hot, by the way. Wanalia kwa sababu, unajua what this means is that people from Nairobi, people from the mountain watakipata. Kwa sababu yesterday I noted that people from the mountain were not happy. I noted watu wana hasira kutokana na vile ambavyo, unajua all said and done from February, people will have to increase rents. And in the fullness of time, the reality of William Samuel Ruto's administration is now being seen clearly in white and black. And it is affecting the common mwananchi. And I don't know whether the last supper is the last supper of Huslers'S. Huslers'S last supper. I should call this video Huslers'S last supper. May you have a blessed Sabbath. Till next time. Bye-bye.